Guys, we found out crazy synergy between Cheshka knee pads and the Virtuoso set. You will not believe how much DPS you will get out of this synergy by shooting, for example, at distance. You will get 20% weapon damage increase, but Cheshka knee pads will share or split, you name it, DPS between two enemies. So most likely you're killing someone in close range as well, and that will add shit ton of damage. Throw in the mix Virtuoso chest piece and you are doubling amount of DPS you're gonna dish out. This can get crazy extremely quickly. We are stacking kills really rapidly, and like I said, Cheshka named knee pads are unlocking Virtuoso set, which could be one of the most slept on sets in the game because no one can understand really how to use it. SMG is a no-go. Rifles as well, we have other sets for snipers, and actually this build shines with assault rifle class, with St. Elmo's, with Lexington, with FAMAS. Showing the mixed measured talent and you are absolutely unstoppable. You have never seen anything quite like this before. Fresh new build, but before we continue, quick word from today's sponsor, Diving.net, and they have for you surprise. Trial boost. If you are afraid from huge money spending, they are offering trial for €5 with my promo code RBD for RBDA. You will receive 50% discount. So pretty much for €4 you can get non-raid exotic item, and simply to see how this service works, to see that everything is fine, and if you doesn't like something you can always get a refund, or if everything is okay for you, you can go and order more and more items. So yeah, try trial item, €5 for exotic. This is more than fair price. So yeah, but now let's get back to this crazy build, which I think you have never seen before. I was just checking my stash with all the sets and gear pieces I have, and I just by accident found out that I have some couple pieces from Virtuoso set, or I got blueprint for Virtuoso set by completing control point. Anyway, and that made me thinking how I can implement this set and make it really strong. And here we go. Now we have crazy build for specialization. We're gonna use gunner specialization to receive armor back on kill and increase rate of fire on kill. For my main weapon here, I'm using Lexington named assault rifle with measured talent. In terms of my numbers, I'm sitting at crit chance cap, which actually is not needed. We're gonna switch crit chance mods for crit damage mods, crazy headshot damage, and yeah, I think we're gonna hit like 150% crit damage. We're gonna definitely switch crit chance for crit damage on my Lexington. Measured is really good talent. I kinda love it how it works, but you can always use optimist, nice option, or maybe killer talent. On kill you will have like 70% crit damage boost, so that's a nice option. But measured works really well. Increased rate of fire for first half of magazine, and second half of magazine will receive some nice weapon damage buff. So what we're gonna do here is to reach 50% crit chance. Why that's important? Because we are using modifiers, season modifiers, where we are turning 25% crit chance into additional crit damage. Also, it's really important to keep the balanced 3 armor core attributes and 3 weapon damage core attributes, or stamina and offense 3-3. Why? Because with that balance you can get additional headshot damage boost from amount of armor you are gaining. Like 100k armor is giving you 2.5% headshot damage, something around those numbers. And third modifier in this build, of course, will be additional protection from elite, as a protection is not needed in this build. Pistol orbit Second weapon, St. Elmo's engine exotic assault rifle to add additional crowd control and additional DPS. My set of choice here is Virtuoso, and this is probably one of the most slept sets in the game. And honestly, when you start reading the talent, it's kind of confusing at first. DPS is split in two halves, in close quarter combat, and at further distances SMG is getting only buff if you're killing at 25 plus meter distance. So SMGs kinda no-go if you're using SMGs at close range. This set is not giving you weapon damage buff, so the same story with shotguns, and the most consistent weapon you can use here is assault rifle. Why? Because assault rifle here is getting 20% weapon damage when you're killing enemies in between 25 meters, and also 20% after 25 meters. Perfect synergy. Also, you're getting bonus armor and additional headshot damage. And why that's great? Because chest piece actually will double amount of buffs we can get from Virtuoso chest piece. That's really handy. We don't have to use obliterate or intimidate. We are getting quite a bit of damage. As you see right now on your screens, I have both stacks, easy money, and we are getting quite ridiculous damage buff, and that works really well with Cheshka knee pads. And Cheshka knee pads honestly will unlock this set secret powers, because we are killing two enemies at the same time, and those enemies can be at different distances from you. So one can be in close range and one can be at 25 plus meters from you. And if you will kill, for example, or try to kill enemy who is farther away from you, most likely you're gonna deal damage to enemies somewhere on battlefield that is close to you, or vice versa, and that will give you two stacks immediately. And you can stack this set extremely quickly and gain shit ton of weapon damage. So chest pieces must have to additional weapon damage, holster, gloves, mask, all Virtuoso sets. Once you reached 50% crit chance, everything should be invested in crit damage or headshot damage, but I think crit damage is the best way here. Also guys, keep synergy 3 core attributes and 3 offensive core attributes. Or excuse me, 3 stamina core attributes and 3 offensive core attributes. Pretty much 3, and then you can use maybe tactical link to set your offense at tier 5. For survivability reasons, I'm using Bloodsucker talent, and of course for skills Revive a Hive and the shield butcher of the mic. Bye.